So I don't ever make videos like this because there isn't really much drama that happens on YouTube, but I feel I really want to make a video on this because I really want to support TribbleofDoom. TribbleofDoom is one of my favorite creators on YouTube, responsible for my Pride, the biggest animal-themed animated series with millions of views, and one of my personal favorites. I made videos praising the show and even some criticizing it. But while I will be spending 10 years editing my full review, I do want to say the final 2 episodes propelled the rating of the series by a lot. There's a lot of reasons, I'll go over them in the review, but one of the best bits is Nothing realizing that Pride law sucks and Feather telling her she should accept her name and keep it. I was shocked on this, since pretty much everyone guessed she would change it later on, but I love this choice. If you're confused on why, it's essentially about the Pride law. Pride Law is a symbolic villain of the series, and it oppresses the entire show. It oppresses her with her name, but now that she has stood up for herself and is standing against Pride Law, she would ultimately follow Pride Law if she were to change her name, because in Pride Law, once you become good in their eyes, you can get a better name. So she's defying the system this way and taking pride in her own name now. This is really good writing in my opinion. I love this choice, and many people thought this was ableist. Their argument was that Tribble should have changed her name because it's the exact name she got when she was oppressed, and that no one should ever be named something that criticizes them like this, even though this actually doesn't have anything to do with her disability. This is literally just Nothing. And Nothing is kind of a meme at this point. It's literally the name we all know, and I would honestly hate it if she changed her name because I know Nothing. On the subject of Feather's speech, it's honestly a topic of writing. Can't make a Warriors Ace video without talking about writing. In a few TV shows or movies, there will be very hard moral choices that the characters will make, and I really love them. Oftentimes, I don't like the choice that they make, but it doesn't matter. I still like the movie. It's not my character after all. However, the reason why Tribble was cancelled is because she made a big choice in her show between Nothing's name and a much more cancelable topic. I know disabled people in the My Pride community who were fine with this choice, and some who didn't like it. There was someone who hated it so much they spammed the chat and called people slurs and got banned, but then someone made a video nitpicking all of TribbleofDoom's bad things she did over the years on Twitter and stuff. So in a nutshell, if you don't like this choice, disabled or not, you can just stop watching the show. I mean, it's over for now, so like, if you don't like it so much that you must cancel her for it, forcing your opinion on her, then that's just toxic. There are plenty of disabled peeps who are completely fine with this decision and actually supported it. So that means that Nothing has the mindset of these people because she agrees with this. So it's almost like the show doesn't actually hate disabled people, and certain people are fine with this because not all disabled people are the same, and we're all human. So here's the big point. If Nothing had actually changed her name, it would have also faced backlash. Because again, half of them really like this choice, so another half wouldn't have. That's exactly what would happen with movies. If they chose the opposite, the other side would be angry. So TribbleofDoom chose the one that actually suited the story and showed Nothing's evolution and defiance of the Pride. Warrior Cats, The Dangerous Path, spoilers. You know Lost Face, or as we know her now, Brightheart? Well, she's actually similar to that situation, and I've seen a lot of people comparing it, but she wasn't facing a huge system that was oppressing everyone. She was facing an individual who literally went insane. So it's perfectly fine to change her name, especially since she had so much PTSD from the incident. At this point, Brightheart doesn't want her clanmates to see her as different, for she wants to be like them, and it's fine. Nothing wants to be proud of who she is and defy the Pride. So what you should carry away from that is that it's perfectly fine to not like that decision, okay? It is completely fine to not want to watch the show after that decision, because it's supposed to be a big decision. But you should not cancel her over it and go after her and nitpick her. In the other drama, which I do want to cover real quick, another instance showed something that shows a creator saying, I think Cow the Wild is similar to a series, and asking for proof that it wasn't the same. I don't really care about this at all, and I think Tribble handled it poorly with her tweets. Another source of drama was Tribble's mods, which is kind of just stupid because I've been on the server and have no trouble with the mods. There were literally 2 trollers saying horrible things, one from the cancel culture community that I mentioned earlier, who were both banned, and the mods apologized for not being on the case super quickly. There was even a user recently banned for predatory behavior and DMing minors. Yet another source was that Tribble of Doom actively spoke out against my pride and said she wanted to be done with it because it was taking up so much time. And I again don't see the problem with this. If she doesn't want to be involved with the show anymore, she can say that. She committed to it. Never said she hated the actors or animators. She even committed through the first season, even though she wanted to be done with the show for months. That's dedication, and I actually respect her more thanks to this tweet. Like, how would you feel if you turned down a job, a really hard choice, to continue the production of a show? Yeah, you would want to vent. Literally everyone is fine with others venting about something until they want to cancel that person, and then they say it's a bad thing. And this is stuff I actually think Tribble did wrong, but this is literally nitpicking. People will always post things that they do wrong, and again, you shouldn't cancel someone over this. You can dislike them, it's so toxic. Because most of these clips were from 10 years ago, or were taken completely out of context, or are just minimal things. And just so you know, please don't send hate to this person, because this video was literally about how you can disagree with something, but you shouldn't hate it. Again, it is perfectly fine if you don't like this choice, but you shouldn't cancel the series over it. Like, on the actual video itself, the comments are completely divided, with people saying that they actually support the decision, and people who are saying that they don't. So please, support Tribble of Doom and watch the show. If you don't like her for some things she said, just keep that to yourself and don't try and ruin it for others. I gotta continue editing the very big review of my pride, which will be very nice.